back to Riverview. Just after 9 o'clock and we're in February. So let's go and have a look and see what we got going at the moment. Should have more eggs. Hopefully we've got about 2 pallets of eggs now. Looks like we do. Well, we've got pallets in a bit. How many chickens have we got now? So what have we got there? Animals, 140. So yeah, they're starting to creep up. Still got plenty of food. Let's go and check on the cows. 32. How much milk have we got? 3,800. That's about right. Yeah, we'll have to look at the food again during the course of the day. But that's good. And so we need to get the milk collected. So we'll start off with that as per normal. And we will get back to you once we have sold the milk. And then we will go up and check the productions. We're at 110,000. And I have another neat little plan, which I would like to get going this month. And we'll see how it goes. Oops. Nearly forgot to actually collect the milk. Right, we'll get back to you once the milk's been delivered and let you know how much we made. Right, so we're back at the farm now. I've just parked up the milk truck and I'm going to head up to the production unit now and go and have a look and see what's happening there. And then I have a bit of a plan. I want to put in a farm shop. And I want to also, we have quite a bit of water coming through, so I'm thinking about putting in some open air gardens. I'm thinking of putting that in under the shed there, so it's got a bit of cover and frost every now and again. But in any case, let's just have a quick look at our productions and see how they're going. Right, so we've got plenty of hay still. We've got quite a few stones, and we're pretty much keeping full with water, so that's good. We've got lime, a decent supply of lime, decent supply of manure, methane. Decent supply of that so far. We've got methane showing at the top here. Yeah, it is lime, manure, methane. Sugar beet cut. Right, so digestate. What have we got in terms of digestate? We've got 7,500 litres worth of digestate. Let's just have a quick look. So that's the digestate that we are making at the moment, which is made from manure. Yep, so everything seems to be working quite fine there. Is there anything else we can get going? Diesel, what do we need for diesel? For diesel we need canola, water and methane. So we need to plant canola fairly soon as well. Electric charge, we must have been selling some electric charge. We've got electric charges selling, haven't we? Yes, so we are selling electric charge. So that's working. Hay's working. Herbicide. We still need, what do we need from herbicide? 2 digestate, 2 slurry, 2 manure, 2. So we don't have slurry yet. So that's another thing we need to look at, is buying something to move the slurry up here, because we've got plenty of it, we just can't move it up yet. So everything looks like it's going on quite well in the production facility. So what I want to do is I want to see if we can take down this silage clamper. I don't think we're really going to need it, so let's have a look and see if we can remove it. Right, let's just have a look and see. Can we get rid of it? We can sell it. Yeah, we can do that. Yes. Alright, so we've got ourselves a nice big bit of space there, and also we've realized some money. We weren't really going to use that. Let's have a look at this. Can we sell this as well? Sell that for 35,000. Yes. Right. Okay, so we've got those spaces open. I've got a couple of plans for those. We've got our workshop kind of stuck in the middle there now, but we'll leave that for now. So now that's just given us a lot more cash flow. The first thing I'm going to do with the cash flow is I'm going to jump in one of our transports, and we will head on down to the entrance to the farm, right down near the river. I want to go and put up a farm shop down there. So here we go. And I'm thinking about building some sort of dairy at the top there, so we don't have to run down to the dairy every day. It's costing quite a bit of fuel, etc. And we can most probably put something in there that we can produce our own dairy products. Thinking of putting up a little shop just around about here. It's pretty close to the road. People can just come in. Hopefully they'll see it from the road. So let's go up to sale points, and yeah, it's the one that I want to put up there. So I'm thinking that if we can get it just really close to here, maybe just slightly at an angle. Yeah. Here's our little farm shop. Fantastic. Just bring our products in here and we'll be able to sell it from here. Wonder if our farm shop sells milk. Let's have a look and see. And let's have a look, because we might just be able to sell raw milk from there. Not sure. Let's have a look and see. Where is it? It's going to be in the secondary product, isn't it? Come on, milk. Milk, there we go. The little market. Yeah, very competitive with the right. Let's have a look at dairies. And we need to go up to production points. What is it? It's a bakery. Just want something small, not something that is huge. We might have to go and look in the, but I want something that produces reasonably quickly. Sawmill. It's not going to help. Dairy. $210,000. We can do it, but it's a bit expensive. Now I know that dairy, I've tried it before, it's very slow producing. We'll go and have a look and see if there's anything in the form of and those are the biogas plants. We don't need those for now. We've effectively got our own biogas plant. But we'll have a look at that in time. Right, so what else do we need to do? Maybe we should go and have a look and see if are there any contracts that we can do. Plowing, 17,000. Yeah, let's do that one. Accept the contract. What field was it? Farmland 1. Right, so we can find farmland 1. Let's get back up there and we can go and change tractors. I like that farm shop right there. That's where I like to have farm shops, right near the entrance to the farm. It's far away enough from us for customers not to disturb us. There's no reason why they should just start walking around my actual farming area unless we arrange for them to visit, which we have no problem doing. Let's just park that up there for now. We'll get in our big one. I'm going to put on the plough and get up to field 1. Get the job done. Bring another 17 grand in. That's be good work for February. Good income for February. We made just over 11,000 on the milk. Got a few eggs which we can also take down. We'll do that once we've got this going. Right, so we'll head out to field 1 and we'll see you once we're there. Right, I'm actually just going to keep you with me because it's an interesting little way of getting there, I think. I think we go down and follow this side of the river. I don't think we've seen that before, so let's get that onto a smaller version and then so I think we just follow this road all the way through now. It should take us around the top of this lake area and eventually into field 1. So I'll leave it on a time lapse until we get there. Right, here we are. Field number 1. I was a bit worried that we were going to be up on top of the little escarpment there, but yeah, doesn't look like it. So we'll get the worker going on that. be able to do that quite easily. There we go. Just set it off and then we'll go back and get getting those eggs down to our eggs down to our farm shop and do the first sales in our farm shop. Fabulous. Let's get this on the back, and I think we've got that pallet mover or whatever it's called just down here. Never used this piece of equipment before, so this is going to be a learning curve. Basically changes our tractor into a forklift, I think. So we should unfold it. Yeah. Looks like we might have to lower it down. Yeah. Oh, don't like those right laying down the bottom there, so that's a bit of a mistake on the mod part, but not serious. Let's get our pallet of eggs going. We can go and make our first sales at our farm shop. So in February, so I'm thinking of starting to put in some open air gardens. Some greenhouses in those areas that we cleared at the top. Got to make those work for ourselves. It's just staying here empty, really. There might be a couple of these sheds that we could take down and make the land productive. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that whatever you build in the farm is not taken into account when we work out our points at the end of the 3 years. Right, here we go. Is it going to salt directly off the fork, or do we have to put it in? Let's have a look and see. There we go. 2000, not to be scoffed at. Let's have a look around our produce is in here. Things we are selling. Can't see any egg boxes though, or boxes of eggs. In any case, it's not a real problem. Right, let's get this back up there, and then I think that I'm just trying to think of what else we need to do. I don't think there's anything we can plant now in terms of this field either. Any other work we need to do on this field? I think I'm going to put canola in here. So when can we plant canola? August only. So that's way away. Should have been planted already, in other words. What can we do for a March crop? Cotton, grapes, that's not going to help. Oats, peas, potatoes, sunflowers maybe. I think we need sunflowers for something or other. Let's go and have a look and see quickly what we need at the top there. The reason why I said canola is because I remember looking at canola earlier on. I think we might need sunflower as well. Let's have a look at it wasn't total mixturation. What was pig feed? Pig feed, that's what we needed to look. Yeah, we need sunflower there. We need corn. So I'm thinking perhaps split that between corn and sunflower. When can we plant corn? I think we might have missed that boat as well. Where is corn? Corn gets planted in April. Yeah, so we can plant corn. So we'll plant half that field with sunflower and half with corn. Sunflower that will then harvest in October, November, and corn will also harvest in October, November, but we can only plant corn in April. Yeah, so that's the plan. Right, so the next thing I wanted to do is let's have a look and see what we can put in here. Let's get to the top of this. Greenhouses. So we can produce a lot of different things there. This is a huge thing. I think this is too big for you. Yeah, it's just too big. Yeah, that's just too complicated. I do greenhouses so many times, I just feel like I'm just doing the same thing there. Think about something different for you. Not quite sure what. Not quite sure what. I'll think about it and let you know. In the meantime, I'm going to park this up. We'll go and check up on the worker. Are there any more contracts that we can get started? Plowing, sowing. Yeah, but I don't do anything. I don't do any contracts under 10,000. That's the rule for this game. Well, it's my rule. It doesn't have to be yours. I Don't get out of bed for less than 10 grand, is what they say. Oh dear. We'll leave this on here, on this tractor for the meantime. Try and take eggs down fairly regularly. I'm not sure which garage it came out of. Yep, that's where he was. I think what I'm going to look for is I'm going to look for a modded dairy unit that'll work for us. And we'll get back to you once we have that. It's just quickly before we do that, just nip on over and have a look. We're 21% finished. It's a huge field. But we know this little combo works quite quickly. So we're not too worried about that. Right, let me go and have a look and see what I can find in terms of bakery equipment, and we'll get back to you once that's done. Well, you're back with me, and I'm still determining what I'm going to do with this area that we have at the top here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a dairy into one of these areas. Let's just see which one. I'm going to put a nice big dairy in. It's going to take a lot of extra cash that we've just got from selling the silage clamp in particular. But yeah, if we go to factories, and where is the dairy? Have we passed it already? There it is there, 210. Nice sort of easy shape to fit in there. Let's just get in a little bit closer. And we'll put it sort of pretty much there. So we can actually travel around it. Yeah, that's about right. There we go. And what we'll do is we'll just put some tarmac in the rest of the area. So let's go and do that quickly. And sculpting, painting. What do we want to put down there? Gravel. Forest ground we won't do. Rock, no. Cobblestones? Nah. Not really a cobblestone type farm, are we? What we really need is, yeah, we need the same sort of right, you're back with me off that build. Let's go and have a look and see. So we're back down to more or less where we started after we changed everything, but we have our own dairy now. So we don't have very far to take our milk. We'll get some bottled milk out of this and some cheese we can sell in our farm shop. And there we go. And that gets us ready for March and for the rest of the year. Right, so we've still got that tractor going here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick it up myself and do it myself to finish it off. And we'll do that on a time lapse at the end of this video, which you can watch. Otherwise you can finish watching now, and we'll call this the end of this episode. So thank you so much for watching. As I've said, you can continue watching the rest of this little job on a time lapse just to keep the continuity going. Otherwise, once again, thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheerio.